This'll make a good dye. That must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the Savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem.
The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You gotta move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
I think I've had too much to drink. Is that a Nora? Don't you think I forgot?
I know you see me.
How am I supposed to work with a hammer in this thing?
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, there it is.
Charles. Why else would one leave the glory of man's?
How goes it, Hammerhead?
I'll tell you the honest.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear.
Tinkling with one hammer isn't gonna kill you.
Unless Owen and his cronies here. Now leave me be.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
I want another cup of...
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but... Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah. A couple days ago, Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happened.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get him open. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. The kind that knows how to... But Olvin. Corvin's been doing his best to... He even blamed himself for my injury.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than...
I could check in on your...
Must be someone around here worth talking to.
Throw me in the... Red hair is a sign of genius, you know?
Yeah, you!
Got some...
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Olvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for... And don't get me started on the Olvin discount they feel so...
And if you were...
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in...
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the... where there's a tap. So some of these people had never taken... Anyway.
Your last customer where I'm headed,
I would be happy. But my special... Without it... I hate to think... Even if I already had the right... Unless...
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat. That'll do. As for the... Until I can have a new one, you'd likely find... Don't worry, You'll have no aid, assuming yours.
Thanks, Mildef.
So that... If you...
Already got enough bitter leaf?
Ah, hello again.
About that. What did you need to make...
A corrugated... I can use it... I can probably pull... I'll clean it. And for the dishes, then I can...
I should be going.
Right.
I'll drink you under the table.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the Savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my intimidated and...
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then?
Anyone who has followers has authority. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Where's the whistle?
Right in them, but with the thread out.
I'm going to and when...
If that's what it takes.
Just be ready to blow. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Salutations, fair maid.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Savior, over here.
Aloy,
No one wants to play
change your
strike.
mind about that brew?
No? Anyone?
A word, Savior.
I ain't saying they ain't got good cause. Forge knows if I had...
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. That sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to Oseram laborers, well, let's just end with the Ulvund has plenty of time to pick.
And if the Osir...
Correct.
How did...
I asked for the posting, believe it. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf, it was an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier without, like, Ulvund blasting hot...
Ulvund's not going in. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chains. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were...
Yes, according to one said, he took off and...
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja forever, and maybe then...
There. That should be enough wild meat for Milduf. Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things. I'll keep some extra on hand. Rigged with them.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the trip. Wires aren't just there.
Gotcha!
Thank the Forge you showed up.
Tripwire's handy, but she nothing's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
Will ya?
I'll pick these up.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than Vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the Vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Took down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The Vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chainscrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chainscrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Olvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. He just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
Maybe. So Errand headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Save the extra stock for later. There's tracks, headed up the hill. The errands? My focus can help me follow them. My focus might see something. Let's see where this leads. Bristlebacks are everywhere. Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just the hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Errand! Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
I bet I could drop those logs on the machines. I If I can get them. Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows. Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, you know, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, yeah, I guess that's the reason, all right. I'm an idiot.
Erend! By the Forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
If I find my cauldron, I'll learn how to light some shit. It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. Okay, what do we have in here? Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. There's one in the ruin. Some data survived. crate. This should be useful. Right on top of me. There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. Caster won't work on that. Let's do it. Haven't found a key module. Maybe I should take another look around.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. This doesn't look right. Better try another spot. It looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Or there used to be a bridge nearby? Nope. I should find another spot. Lost the vista point image. I must have moved too far. I could look around with my focus, try to match the vista point image. Okay, let's try this again. The building looks like it's in front of some sheer cliffs. There's the quarry Thalos mentioned. Looks like the Oseram decided to put up a fight. One less machine. I need to set it somewhere else. Another one down. Got a piece of it. One less machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. I don't know what Honor's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing, cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. and my people have been through enough.
Ulvund holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Ulvund's claim, digging out stone to show our barren life, but the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a Dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Ulvund the good news. Buddies, too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
Okay.
Find some of my stash later. I need to get off this thing and walk. Time to get Ulvund to blow the whistle, then Buddies to bear.
Still here, I see.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in barren light shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe. It shouldn't take more than a...
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah!
Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Exactly where I'm meant to be.
Armor is my trade.
Hammer me senseless. My job. Salutations, fair maid. Who might you be?
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren. Right. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Have some of that for me.
One rock breaker. But in the west.
Aloy.
Hey, Ray.
Change your mind about that brew?
Fancy
Come for
game
that beer
straight.
after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the dump. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. They just showed up one day, rampaged, lost some good people. But bless, that put a dent in Olvin's Now, if only there were some way to...
But how could Bristle...
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows what Olvind has taken to blaming the... He's hoping to dig up until the concession... This is just his late... He's been trying to run...
And people act...
Lots of folks give him half a reason.
I thought you'd be back.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went but realized it was running smooth. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured been scraping by ever since.
You could always...
And go back eat. Besides...
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow, at least not any. But whatever side of don't seem to want prey, and
so they're just blocking entry.
Don't rightly know. Should they ever wise, and if they get there first, not that Tolan.
Who is this?
Just some chuff up. Lived in Chainscrape since there was. He and Ulvin go.
So Talon.
Ha! And he ain't the.
So about
around here,
how'd he end up?
He got here early. He knew rebuilding, so he getting investor. Thing is, and the Sun King can revoke the. That's why he's.
Well, if I'm up that way.
Much appreciated.
Petra said Talland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Drinks later.
I thought today couldn't get worse.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
It's a weapon!
Not if it blows at you. So,
Actually,
But you just know.
I got it! But boom!
Maybe I am.
Then you... How would you like...
Explosive, done.
Yet perfectly...
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the Clint. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening a... isn't how I want to make my mark in this one. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So, she's your partner?
My apprentice. And there was an incident.
Involving...
But boom!
And Dad precious homebrew.
Huh. Tell me more.
Sauce had a scary, effective, but coming, and I'm on.
Whereas I
can use machine. Well, Boomer here is namely with explosive
boomsticks.
Why not both?
That I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for charger horns.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down, otherwise they break. But
there's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer, you get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Ho there!
You still owe me 5 shards. Not you. That's it.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
You gotta move. Maybe I should start.
You look like you're itching for a fight, friend.
Somewhere better to be?
Oh yeah, sure. Get around it. I'll
Your compassion warms my forge.